That's what heaven has given us, a new lease of life.
The Chancellor this morning attempted to woo with her new winter fuel plan. Just yesterday, ministers insisted there will be no announcement until the autumn. But with speculation threatening to overshadow her spending review, the Chancellor says 3/4 of pensioners will receive payments.
We've listened to people's concerns around the level of the mean test, and because of changes we've made and the stability we've brought back to the economy, we are able to increase that amount. And we will set out in the normal way in the budget how everything is funded.
Last July, the government said winter fuel payments would be restricted to those on means-tested benefits, a decision that was reversed in May after criticism from charities and backbench MPs. Today's changes mean those over state pension age and with an income of £35,000 or below will receive winter fuel payments, bringing the total number of eligible pensioners to around 9 million. This compares to the 1.5 million eligible under the government's initial plans announced last summer.
They made a whole load of people forego their winter fuel payments last winter, and now, under pressure, they buckle. I think it's a very, very embarrassing day for the Chancellor.
More elderly people will receive at least £200 a year. But at a protest this morning, unions say the payments should never have been cut.
I think it's absolutely diabolical that a Labour government could actually do that.
The government admits the U-turn will cost £1.25 billion. And there'll be some within Labour who question whether the changes to winter fuel payments have been worth the political cost. Jasmine Cameron-Shaleshi, ITV News, Westminster.
Our political correspondent Shihab Khan was with the Chancellor when she made that announcement. Shihab joins me now. More details about the U-turn as we await the plans, the potential cuts the government will announce on Wednesday.
Yeah, this is a U-turn that has essentially been a year in the making. It's been very slow indeed, and it's partly happened because of a lot of pressure that's been put on the government from Labour MPs who have not been particularly happy about this policy, simply because of the reaction they've got on the doorstep. There's been a bit of a public outcry because of this. But when I spoke to the Chancellor about it today, she was insistent that the reason why this change has happened is because the economy is doing a lot better. But the statistics show that the economy isn't exactly growing at the fastest rate that we've seen, and it's not exactly booming, and I think we'll see that in practice at the spending review, which is set to happen in a couple of days' time. We've already been told that there's been a lot of negotiations between government departments and the Treasury that's been taking place about the spending review, and we know that the Home Office hasn't yet quite signed off on that. It's an indication that the Chancellor has a lot of work to do, and she needs to cross the I's, she dots the I's and cross the T's before she can submit anything.